The elephants outside of the room is a 1953 Jubilee to your left there, and I also have the loader and Sherman backhoe for it. Tractor needs complete engine overhaul along with a clutch, so that is a someday project, but I'd like to get to that sooner than later with the loader and backhoe for it. Could be quite handy. To the right of that is a Massey Harris 44 Special, which also is a 1953. Kind of odd, all the big tractors I got were 53s from Les. It needs a complete engine overhaul, use rear tires. The transmission keeps filling with water, and I don't know where it's coming from. It's not just a little bit of water, it's a lot of water. So that's a big someday project. I like that tractor, but I don't have to have it, and I don't necessarily need it, so see how that goes. And I got miscellaneous, back blades, a brush hog over there, 3-point splitter, box blade for behind the Yanmar. There is a flail mower, sets of plows for the big Ford, the small Ford, Gravely parts and stuff down here. So we'll go in here next. Okay, back here in a little metal shanty, we have what I believe is my 74 812 Gravely. Bought this over close Latrobe Reservoir. And I don't remember giving a whole lot of money for this tractor. It actually come with that metal dump cart I have. And another good running tractor. I just use it. I could use a battery and a front tire, and this has keyed clutches on it, and they're very worn, but other than that, I haven't done a whole lot to it. I think I put a head gasket in it. Piece of clutch linkage was missing, but rebuilt the mower deck. I guess I forgot about that, but otherwise, good tractor. To the right of it here, this is the tractor. Why my back is screwed up. 1968 430. This was my first 400 series tractor. Bought it alongside the road, not too awful far from the house here, probably 15 miles or so. Over the years, I rebuilt the motor. It has a mower deck on it. Which deck does it have on it? I think it's the one off the 12G. It has a 40-inch deck on it right now. And this is another good running tractor. I believe it has a bad axle seal, but runs and works good. This is the 84 8199 KT. Bought this cheap off of a buddy of mine, Mark. And this tractor ran and worked really good. It started having governor problems, and I'm not 100% if it was actually the governor or that the arm was loose on the governor shaft. So need to find a carburetor for this and a coil and everything, and try putting this back together and just see what happens. I've debated about taking the parts off of Mom and Dad's Super Cub just to try that. Back here, I know this is a 430, and I can never remember the year of this 430. I want to say it's a 69. We'll call it that. It has a 50-inch deck on it. I haven't done diddly squat to this from what I remember. I think a new fuel line, cleaned the tank early on. Maybe clean the carburetor on it, perhaps. It does have a rear lift hitch on it, but there's no bar from the hitch up to the lift. So there, but doesn't work. To my left, or behind where I was standing, is a 67 424 tractor. Runs and drives great. Needs a battery, and needs the mouse house cleaned out of it. It'd be nice to have tires on it. And this one, the paint is really ugly. Somebody it's almost like they primered over everything or something. I don't know what's going on with that. And sitting atop of that is my 1966 Ford 80. And Steve, why do you have a Ford? Jacobsen made these, and my dad actually had some form of a Jacobsen, I believe, Chief, when I was really young. So that's kind of where that come from, and as you guys will see, I kind of like my Ford tractors. To the right of it is I believe this is a 1973 810. Got this tractor, got it running. It actually has a 12 horse on it, and I have a 10 horsepower motor for it. PTO clutch was bad. I put another PTO clutch in it out of another transmission, and again, it runs, it works. Carburetor is not perfect on this tractor. Just added the lift assist spring setup to this. It never had it before. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe I was too dumb to put it on. Who knows. But anyhow, runs, drives, works. Mow with it. I blowed snow with it. Pretty good tractor. Oh, the old Nemesis tractor. The reason I almost died is the 77 817. When my buddy Doug owned this, the trailer ramp broke when we were unloading it off the trailer, and I was driving it, and it rolled over on its side in the driveway. Luckily, we didn't put the mower deck on it, so it didn't roll on top of me. But I was banged up pretty good from hitting the gravel driveway. So, me and this 817, I've had done a few rounds together. I actually think it's in the best form right now it's been in a long time. New coil, new exhaust on it, head gaskets. I've tried different carburetors on this. It has an NOS carb on it. Fuel lines. The only thing I haven't been into is the transmission. I need to knock on some wood. But otherwise, as of right now, it is a good running and working tractor. Even has a brand new battery in it, has a snow blade on it, and there's some video of it pushing snow this winter. So, I think that's everything in here. And there's some walk behind transmissions over there, and a lot of rotary plow parts and stuff in there, and transmissions that way. And there's a few other little odds and ends in there, which I'm probably forgetting about. So, okay, outside. Let me shut the light off. There was a bird in here whenever I came in. Terrible. I hate birds in sheds. This is what they do. Son of a beach. So down here is kind of like my attachment and tractor carcass, kind of sort of graveyard. Some of these mower decks are pretty good. There's three Cub mower decks there. That snowblower I had on. Westchester parts are in behind there. 60-inch deck off the 16G. Spare 50-inch deck. The Ingersoll deck. There's a 40-inch commercial mower. I believe there's a sickle blower back in there. Could be. I know I had some mid-mount grader blades made up, and they're in there. Sulkies, steering sulkies. There is the 53L that it turned out the bottom end and everything was worn out on when I looked at it. And that thing was so parted and pieced together. Snowblower that I still don't know what that's from. If anybody knows what that's from, leave it in the comment section, please. Thank you. Walk behind snowblower collection is up there. Random snow blades, which pile of those over there. There's also some 400 series rider frames and some 800 series short frames in the back there. I have another multi-mode mower for anything with a quick hitch. And there's one more thing down here, which is actually a pretty cool attachment that really needs to go inside somewhere. Is a United Farm Tools. I think you guys can kind of read it. United Farm Tools 40-inch mower deck. So kind of a neat thing. I really wish this deck was in better shape. I have used it. I actually put belts on this. It's probably sitting on the spindles. It might kind of seems like it's locked up solid again, but the spindles might be on the ground. But this is something neat and cool. So that's most of the stuff outside. Rounding out the outside dwelling tractors is my 1983 Ford 3910. This has a 3-cylinder Perkins built Ford motor. Basically it's a Ford motor built to Perkins spec. So this is my big iron and my big ground working and loader tractor. Alright boys, I'm over here with the Ligonier crew today. I have what I believe is about a 93 or 94 Pro 12 power broom, and I also have the 40-inch front mount A-frame deck. And beside it we have the 71C with electric start, 30-inch deck. She's warming up for work here. And we also have the 1882 Cub Cadet, 60-inch deck. So that's the Ligonier branch. So if I got some trimming to do, maybe I'll get a little bit of video. But anyhow, here we go.